inside. You just go on about your life because you're living in the house. And one day you just go, that paint looks terrible. That entire side of the house needs to be. What is that going to cost? It's just a spiral. Yeah. Again, space money. You can pay money. Field Photography on Instagram says, tips for making your quote-unquote boring car more fun to drive when you can't afford the enthusiast car you want, which may be a few years from now. He drives a Jetta Sportwagen TDI 6-speed with 137,000 miles. You know, honestly, that's not as boring a car as I thought you were going to list. It's kind of interesting. With the 6-speed, there's a lot going on there. I mean, it's the TDI, I understand. It's not like the sporting spec, but I'll give this to you. Nothing has as many available tuning parts as Volkswagen. Anytime we review a Volkswagen and say it's not fun enough, the Volkswagen army shows up with all the things we should have done to that car fresh from the factory to make it fun. So I guarantee you that Jetta Sportwagen has some sort of GTI sway bars or something you can put on it. I'm not even recommending that. I'm saying that rabbit hole exists.
That's not what...
That rabbit hole exists.
Right.
Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to put a bunch of money into this Jetta Sportwagen to try to make it fun. And because of all that money going out the door, you have delayed the ability to actually buy the right fun car. But what tires are on that? Because you need to get a performance tire that is a level of performance beyond what was ever offered on that car. What did the GTI come with that era? What's the modern equivalent? Are we talking a +2, a PS4? What are we talking here? Are we talking the really great Fredesteins? Are we talking... What are we talking about? Are we talking a track tire? I'm not really recommending a track tire on your Jetta. But
that Jetta would come to life, man.
But the thing that you'll be surprised by is we get a performance, I'm talking 300 treadwear or less tire on that car. It's going to feel different. It's going to feel much more fun. The fact that we've got a manual is going to help with. So I think it's tires first, maybe some power stop brakes. Just those things that let you push the car a little more, you can find more fun. Martin on Facebook is adding to my to-do list, which is already quite long. He's brought up something that I really would like to do. Maybe this year after we do the Coda trip, I will actually get this done. He traded his M2 for an Audi S5 Sportback last year, and he wants to take a long road trip from Connecticut to the West Coast and visit a bunch of national parks. Martin, I love this idea. You should totally do this idea. He's asking if we've ever created a map that shows all of our road trips. He'd like to add some of the great roads that are on our trips. We have maps for each of the trips, of course. They're all on those videos, and you can pause it, you can see it, and I'm happy to send some of them piecemeal. But he's asking for like the grand road trip map from us, which kind of intrigues me now. It's just I got to sit down and build that, and